Hey Student Success, this is your video for week 12 of the semester. So this runs from April 12th through the 18th. So we are very closely approaching that end point of the semester. You'll see in the coming weeks, I will be reopening weeks 1, 2, and 3, and I will let you know about that before I do so, just in case anyone has any work to make up from the beginning of the semester. So as I get ready to scroll down to week 12, just a reminder, your Student Services Workshop assignment is due at the end of our 16-week session. So when I open up that document, by the time you view this video, here, right about here, is where the offerings start. Now, there are still a small handful of workshops that can be offered, but I really do encourage you to kind of take a look and see what catches your attention. I know like the Google one is usually a popular one. There are some that are like over Handshake, and so there are still several workshops that you can choose from. You want to make sure you attend that virtual workshop, take the survey, and upload their certificate to get those workshop points. All right, so on our way down to our week 12, I will just kind of say that in week 11, it introduced chapter 6 of preparing for and taking tests. Week 12 is a continuation of chapter 6, so it's not a brand new chapter, and for that reason I'm going to leave the week 11 video open so that you can revisit that video as needed. I'm not going to re-lecture in this video. So week 12 is a continuation of chapter 6. You can still get into the materials folder and look at the textbook link as well as the slides. However, for the full lecture, please go ahead and go back and look at the week 11 video, which really goes into more detail over chapter 6. So as I said, for your materials, it's chapter 6. If you need to review or reread the material, there are 2 assignments this week, and you can see that there is no discussion forum. It is just 2 assignments. So week 12 attendance is based on completing both assignments by Sunday. Only completing one will give you partial attendance credit. So let's get into the assignment folder. The first assignment that you have is a chapter 6 assignment, and you can see here there are 3 parts. So you want to make sure you do all 3 parts. And again, this is due by Sunday the 18th. The first part, it says read the attached article. So you're going to click on this. It's going to open up to a PDF. This is a rather short article. It's 3 pages long. It's called Fake News. In the abbreviation, the fake news law goes into effect in Singapore, worrying free speech advocates. So what you're going to do, as you can see, the first page is mostly a picture. You're going to go ahead and read this article. That's part 1. Read the article. Part 2, choose one of the following verbs included here and write a short essay question about this article. So you are going to put yourself in the teacher's shoes. If you were testing someone over this article, what essay question would you create? Would you use the verb compare? Would you use compare and contrast? Would you use the word illustrate, summarize? Like, what question would you create based on this article if you were writing a short essay question? That's part 2. So when you go into this area here, I should see your question, and then part 3, answer your own question in 3 to 5 complete sentences. So when you click in, you'll be able to, it reappears there so you don't have to click back and forth, write submission. You can pose your question right here using your verb, so make sure you have your verb in there, and then underneath it, answer the question right in there and hit submit. Okay, so again, for the chapter 6 assignment, you are reading that attached article right here. You're creating an essay question, which includes 1 or more of those verbs, and then you're answering the essay question in 3 to 5 complete sentences. And please make sure you don't just pose the question, you also answer that question. That's the first assignment. The second assignment is a 2-parter. You will see there are 2 parts right here. You're going to take this test your memory survey. So it's going to pull up into this other kind of, hopefully we're used to seeing these kinds by now, and it's going to talk to you a little bit. There we go. And it's going to do what it says. It's going to test your memory. After you're done with that little test your memory, you're going to answer these 3 questions. And obviously you can see it's going to present you a list of words. It's going to ask you how many words were you able to remember, which words did you forget, and what memory technique did you use to help remember. Again, for this one, you can click right in there and you can answer that under the right submission. If you choose, some people upload a Word document with the responses. It's up to you. So again, for that assignment, you are simply doing test your memory, And then, because I won't see this right here, I won't see your results. I will only see your responses here, and you can do that in the right submission. All right, so as a quick recap, in week 12, you have 2 assignments due Sunday, April 18th. The video that lectures over chapter 6 can be found in week 11. I will leave that one open so you can revisit as needed, but feel free to review those materials. And just make sure you turn in your test your memory assignment and response. That's the thing I'm going to grade, is your response to those 3 questions. And then your chapter 6 assignment, all 3 parts, read the article, create the essay question, answer the essay question. Those are both due on Sunday. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great week.